Alright, we back with another Chosen Sheep Gardens update. What it do? I'm here with your boy Chosen Sheep. Got a pumpkin outside the gate. And these are new pumpkins that's still on the vine. After I did the big crop and cut all the pumpkins off the vines and took the vines up. And that's what we came out with right here. Another pumpkin right there. Got 4 pumpkins in total over here. 1 outside the gate and 3 inside the gate. Let's see what else we got over here. Got some okras I threw back in here from the garden. That's what you see down there, the little okras. And you see the 2 pumpkin vines. This the first vine right here. And the second vine is up under that vine right there. This was the watermelon vine that y'all didn't get to see me harvest right here. With the baby cucumber up under it. I'm using for compost. This is what it looks like after harvesting the watermelon and clipping the vines. It started shooting out more vines, so I didn't pull it totally out the ground to see if it's gonna grow another watermelon, I guess. That's the green bean back there that I planted way back when I planted these pumpkins. And it's not looking so good, but that's cool because this whole area was filled with pumpkin. This whole area. So most of this stuff didn't get a chance to grow the way it's supposed to grow. That's a jalapeno down in there, a red one and a green one that I threw back in the garden. All the stuff you see on the ground is just stuff I threw back in the garden that I didn't want to eat. I take the stuff that I do want to eat and clean it up and store it, and everything else I don't want to eat, I just throw it in the garden for compost. These are 2 okra plants right here that we're looking at side by side. There's some more bean plants down in here. This is a green bean plant right here that you see growing small green beans on it. These are great northern beans down in here. As you can see, that one got a bean on it. And it's something that shot out the side of this old great northern bean. And I don't quite know what it is right now, but I guess we'll figure it out together. We got banana pepper plant right here that's forming new small banana peppers on it. Got a jalapeno plant back there. You see some jalapenos on it. These are all peppers right here. You see they all forming. Some of them are ready to pick, some of them aren't. The little small ones aren't ready to pick. And the ones you see like this, they pickable. Or you can let them get bigger. You can let them change colors if you want. All that good stuff. There's some collard greens right there that I trimmed up. I did a big chop on my collards since they wasn't really getting the adequate amount of sunlight and water that they needed and nutrients because of the pumpkin, as I spoke about earlier. And see if they bounce back, which I'm pretty sure they are gonna bounce back. But that's what they look like right now. These are the sweet potatoes right here that you see. All these little leaves right here. It's growing out the ground. And the sweet potatoes grow under the ground. These are carrots right here. This little funky looking plant right there you see. Those carrots. These are more collard greens right here. 1, 2, 3. And we got mustard greens back here. 2 of them, a little small one down there and one right here. And I trimmed all of my greens. So that's why they look kind of small right now. We got more jalapeno peppers down in here. And this plant is growing jalapenos like crazy. But this jalapeno plant is different from the other jalapeno plants I got. These three right here. This one right here that you see. That one back there. And this one right here. These are all three different jalapeno plants. From all the other jalapeno plants that I have on my yard. These are some these are cucumbers. You can see a little tiny one down there growing off the vine. There's two cucumber vines right here. You can see I've been throwing cucumbers back that I don't want. Taking them off and dropping them back in the garden for compost. There's some more collard greens. And that's a small one that I just knew it was dead, but it's not. It's coming back. It didn't have a leaf on it. Something ate all the leaves off of it and even ate the stem down some. And it just was a stick, a little small tiny stick. And I just knew it was gonna die or it was dead. But as you can see, it's shooting out a lot of collard green leaves. So I guess it ain't gonna die. We got more jalapenos right there. We got banana peppers down in there. Banana peppers down in there. We got a mess of composted green tomatillas down in there. And probably some other stuff, but mostly green tomatillas. We got a green tomatilla plant right there that you see growing green tomatillas on it. I don't know how long these tomato plants are gonna last because as you can see, some are yellowing, which means it's reaching the end of its life cycle. We got some red cherry tomatoes down in there, those red tomatoes you see. But I'm gonna keep on harvesting as much as I can until they don't give me any more harvest. The red cherries ain't letting up. I don't see any more. I don't see too many more green tomatillas forming, but I got a mess load of those in the house, so I'm pretty set on them. Got red cherries everywhere. Looking good, looking good. We about to get a neighbor some red cherries. They going through the fence. Got some green tomatillas down in here. These kind of low to the ground, so I'm probably gonna get over back to the garden for compost. And let's go see Henny and Penny and the Colonel. Gotta go say what's up. They've been giving us so many eggs, it's ridiculous. Look at Henny. Look at the Colonel. And Penny up under the coop. There go Penny. There go the Colonel. Looking like what you doing out here. This my spot. These my girls. What's up, Henny? What's up, Henny? Look at Penny. She got a nice little color to her. And as you see, Henny don't got feathers on her feet, but Penny do. Her feathers go all the way down to her feet. But anyways, let's digress. Oh, we gonna look at the coop. Look at the coop. All right, let's get out of here. I think it might be an egg in there. Before we get out of here, let's see if we got an egg. Nah, we ain't got no egg. I think somebody might have collected the eggs this morning. But still probably get one before the night out. Eggs left and right. I got a little pumpkin over here. Let's go see this little pumpkin real quick. Little pumpkin vine. It was two over here, but one ended up dying of not natural causes. It ended up dying because it got killed on accident. But this is the pumpkin vine. This is where it started. This is where I planted it. And that end wrapped around
to that end. Cause you got this end right here that went around. Then you got this end that went around too. That one stops right there. And the one on the left stops right there. So that's the pumpkin plant that we got, the new pumpkin plant. I just want to see if it's gonna drop pumpkins before winter come. But I know we're gonna have pumpkins for Halloween because that vine over there is still growing. So look at my garden. Thing looking alright. Good thing that pumpkins ain't all over the yard no more because them things was crazy. I just noticed a potato just popped out the ground today, so we got more potatoes growing. Not just sweet potatoes, we got regular potatoes. That's the sign of regular potatoes right there. These right here, these beans, y'all should know that by now. We've been doing this for a little minute. Cauliflower right there. Another cauliflower right there. That's what those look like. They kind of damaged, but as you can see, they starting to bounce back. They're starting to bounce back. Ever since we had these little frosty mornings, because we coming into the fall season, they've been starting to bounce back because we've been lacking all the pesty bugs. A lot of bugs that's pests to your garden ain't been around lately, so all these plants finna start looking like they supposed to look. Some little lettuce down in there, right here. Little lettuce plants. I just scattered them throughout here. Some more beans right there. That's about ready to be picked. That's when you know it's time to pick your beans. Any type of bean that grow in a pod like this, when it turns this color, when it turns from this green color to that, and you hear a crunchy, crackety sound when you grab it to the touch, it's ready. Your beans ready. As you can see, we got a lot of beans in here. Beans. These are some jalapenos. I got 2 of them down in here. And it's the type that grow crazy that was on the other side. That's one of the other 3 that I was talking about. That's different from my other jalapeno peppers. This is a mixture of beans and some little small damaged cauliflower down in there. We got some okra right here. A mixture of okra and beans. Got like 2 green bean plants down in there. Little small okras on there. Got a bigger okra on this one. I've been picking okra left and right. It seems like I pick okra every day, which I could if I wanted to. That's just how fast the okra just be forming on the plant. These kidney beans are finally starting to grow pods on them. You got the ginger down in there. You got one right here. That's what ginger looks like. And we got the other one that took over for the other one that died, which the other one that died is right there, right on side of it. So it's growing out the same plant. The ginger itself didn't die, but the thing that grows above the ground died. Don't slander me for that. I had a brain fart. Anyways, sweet potatoes right here, most sweet potatoes. And as you can see, these sweet potatoes, they growing further than you thought. We got it growing out here. Sweet potatoes grow all the way down to here. And we got them wrapping around the fence like it was poison ivy. That's sweet potatoes. And if you didn't know it, you would be like, get this poison ivy off my fence. But that's sweet potatoes, baby. 3 okra plants right here. 3 damaged cabbages right here. I might have to cut off all these outer leaves that's damaged, but I'm gonna give it a little more time to see if the bugs just die off and just leave it alone, because it kind of look like they leaving it alone. The only thing that's not leaving it alone is my puppy. That's another ginger root that popped up right there. And that completes the garden update for Chosen Sheep Gardens. Until next time, y'all.